Yunel Escobar is ready. Tanaka is ready. And let's do it here in the Bronx. First pitch is high. We're underway. Well, who are those two? The 1-0. Line drive. Foul.
You say blue or boo?
Boo. Ribbies. I got him from the A. In on the hands, foul back.
325 batting average, well above his career average.
Well, first of all, when they got him, they already had
And now with Rendon back, he's DHing tonight. Here's the 3-2 from Tanaka. Ground ball a second. Drew is there. One away. Why don't we check out the Yankee defense behind knee sprain, left oblique strain as well. Fouled away.
led the National League in runs scored with 111. Had a big year for these Nats.
First, and you draft your #1 pick, a third baseman out of Rice.
The thing about the 111 run score, war.
High fly ball, center field. Gardner is there. 2 down. Finally staying healthy and showing the promise that has always been there.
64 on base percentage. That's off the charts.
Well, you look at him now as he's settling in as a true star. That pitch right there off the plate, it's a ball. Earlier he may have swung at it. He's got 48 walks in it.
Yeah.
2-1. Now Harper grew up in Vegas. His dad a big Yankee fan, and as a young man he was a Yankee fan as well. The 2-2. He says all the right things. He loves Washington. That's where he wants to stay.
Even in your prime yet. 25 years old.
2-2.
Unless the Nationals.
Here's the 2-2. Hammered foul. Kind of tomahawked at it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Really battling. 94-mile-an-hour fastball by Tanaka.
Best hitter, this elevated fastball. That has been the bugaboo for Bryce Harper. Good low ball hitter and also off speed, but those numbers have changed this year. Bryce Harper is a much better hitter.
Tanaka deals.
Like that.
3-2.
And there's an example of which the zone. Watch the bottom fall out of it. Left-handed hitters see it as a strike. They start to swing, and then it disappears. It's like there's a trap door up there at home plate, and the ball falls through it. Didn't chase it.
Chop towards second. Drew is there, and he gets the hustling Harper for the final out of a 1-2-3 inning. So Tanaka retires the Nationals in order, and the Yankees are coming about.
And one might have the edge at one time, and the other player might have the edge at another.
Well, when you think about it, Harper, you know, the heralded kid here. Mike Trout wins an MVP last year, and much of baseball experts see Mike Trout as the premier overall baseball player. And I
Hit his 20th in the first inning against Toronto, so he's up by 1. Weak wave there by Zimmerman. 1-2.
It's
Ground ball in the hole. Backhanded by Gregorius. Gets to his feet. Fires. Nice play by the Yankee shortstop. 1 away.
Well, this is a pitcher's best friend, a shortstop. Go into the hole, straighten up, and then the strong arm across the diamond on the money to get Ryan Zimmerman by about 1.5 steps. You can see the salute from Mark Teixeira at the end of this play. Not only getting down, but popping up quickly, getting the ball out of the glove, trying to square up the seams before throwing it across the diamond. And there's the end of the play. 1 down. Nice play. Tanaka. Pitchers always love that support, don't they?
Clint Robinson Takes a strike.
Took away a knock. How about that? That was great.
The reason why he's
over the weekend and then the 1-2. Rip foul.
This Clint Robinson at the plate is an interesting story. He spent many years in the minor leagues. This is the first time he's made a major league runs in the minors. You don't want to hit all that many.
No.
No. Just off.
Yeah. Gary Cedarstrom, long-time umpire. Good call.
2-2. Swing and a miss.
Oh, that's nasty right there. Tanaka, that split finger, that's the combo. Got the fastball, nice movement, showing some low 90s, and then look at this ball. Just dip about 1.5 feet. Nice split finger.
Ground ball to Gregorius. Gobbles it up across the diamond. Another 1-2-3 inning for Tanaka. 31 pitches for Tanaka. 6 in a row. We go to the bottom of the second. And a quick shot there of the Filippelli family. Ian Desmond swings and misses. Just read the All-Star game scoreboard. 0-0. Kansas City Royals dominating. 7 of the starting 9 players are Kansas City Royals by a lot, too. And a bit.
Now in St. Louis, I know the St. Louis fans are doing a pretty good job too, supporting their team.
Name, yeah, for every name you have. 2-2. Here's what bothers me, and you'll see. Swing and a miss. Desmond down on strikes.
So what's the problem, Mike?
My problem is this. If the game counts, which is what Major League Baseball is selling, and it does tell you and decide who gets home field advantage in the World Series, I'm sorry, the fans shouldn't vote for that.
I like the fan participation, I do, but I think, look, if it becomes a farce, they'll make an adjustment to it. I do like, why not have players have a percentage of whatever the weighted vote is? People who cover the sport or watch the game.
You like Bryce Harper? You vote for Bryce Harper. Move on to the next guy.
Now they
recycling.
The 1-1.
Now, years ago, I think.
Well, that happened in 1957, Kenny. The 1-2. And Espinoza swings and misses. The Cincinnati Enquirer pre-printed ballots. So the result was 7 Reds and stand batter now, Michael Taylor. We're in the 3rd inning, 0-0.
Yeah, just remember what that Baker's dozen was. It wrote that this morning. I forgot what it was.
I'll tell you right now, Tanaka with a good split finger, spotting his fastball, a slider. He's got 3 pitches right now.
He's got some leeway here on an 0-2 count.
Well, especially for a guy who strikes out a lot.
The 0-2. Punched out into shallow center. Gardner's there. 3 up, 3 down for 3 straight innings for Masahiro Tanaka. So he's followed up his great start in Seattle with a
If you look at Jacoby Ellsbury and Brett Gardner.
Escobar lines one into center field, and a diving try by Gardner can't make the play. Escobar will stop at first. That's the first base runner against Tanaka.
Brett Gardner and Ellsbury have twice as many stolen bases. There's Rendon, who just came off the disabled list the other day. This is his 4th game of the year. As we mentioned, he's their player of the year last year.
Lincoln scoreboard 1-0 Yankees on the Drew home run. This could be 2. Gregorius to Drew. On to first, 6-4-3.
Just enough cut on this fastball right here from a nice, easy roller. See the ball at the very end, just cutting off of Rendon's end of the bat. Nice little shuffle pass to Drew.
Here's Bryce Harper. High fly ball, center field. Gardner back on the track at the wall. See ya! That ball kept going off the bat of Bryce Harper, and that ties the game at 1. His 20th home run of the season.
He must have got news about Giancarlo Stanton hitting number 20 for the Marlins tonight.
Kenny, how about the way that Gardner was going back? He thought it was a long fly ball. He kept going back and drifting, and then it was gone over the Stanley side. Ryan Zimmerman takes a strike.
Here's what Michael's talking about. Gardner thought he had a chance. Still thinks it. Nah, he realizes it's gone. One hop into the bleachers.
See here on contact point. Middle, missed his location. You see where McCann had to come back to the plate.
Looks like he thought he had it. Yeah.
Boy, look at his head right on it. You talk about driving through the baseball.
Ground ball to second. Drew. And that'll do it. So a couple of home runs. The only scoring in the game. Tanaka serves this one up. He turns and watches it. Does he think it's an out? You can't believe it. Scoring, and Clint Robinson leads off against Tanaka. And a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
The league in batting average, home run. You didn't play in Texas League, did you? No, it was the I forgot that. Memphis Blues.
And the 0-2. Strike 3. Robinson down looking.
Well, that is just pinpoint control, 94 miles an hour on the corner after 2 split fingers. Robinson trying to fight off the split. So he's got to, again, respect that split finger and fastball. Now he's got a little extra giddy up. And that 94, look at how perfectly placed that was.
That's the pitch he was trying to throw to Harper.
Yes.
And missed.
I mean, that's perfect.
McCann sitting off the corner a little bit, too.
There's Ramos.
Might get a little off the plate.
You know, so far in this game, each pitcher has blinked once. You get the feeling that the way both of them are throwing the ball, that there's not going to be too much blinking going on tonight.
Swing and a foul ball.
So this is where I
something made it change direction.
Yep. But to your point, a mislocation to a good young hitter, Bryce Harper, and same.
Grounded to Drew. 2 down. This weekend, Soccer Saturday on Yes is back in the Bronx as NYCFC looks to get first ever road win. Ian Desmond. 1-0. Fly ball left field. Flores back, makes the play. And Tanaka works a 1-2-3 inning. At the end of 4.5, we're halfway through. Yankees and the Nationals are tied at 1. In the Nationals order against Masahiro Tanaka. Right to Teixeira. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 6th. A grounder, 2 hits, a run. Hasn't walked the batter and struck out 4. So,
as advertised,
absolutely. Yep. To the lineup after Denard's span was scratched with back spasms. He swings at the first pitch and lofts a high fly ball to right. Beltran will make the play. Now, Kenny, no matter what the situation, if you were the third batter up here, would you take a pitch?
Oh, you darn right, you bet. Take one, yeah, of course.
Now, Al, knowing this, you threw on the mound, and you definitely throwing a strike.
100%. I mean, I don't know too many guys that are unaware of the fact that 2 outs remain with 2 pitches.
You learned that in the minor leagues. And number, if he does swing.
Base hit to left field. It gets past Flores, goes to the wall, and Escobar with his 2nd hit of the night against Tanaka.
Yeah, we said Escobar has been swinging a very hot bat lately. Territory 390.
Got good at bats. This is just a spinner. Look where it is, middle of the plate. That's a slider. Slider should be going down and away from the right-handed hitter.
Anthony Rendon takes outside.
Yeah, we said Rendon.
Check swing. Right back to Tanaka. We'll give Teixeira the putout, and that will do it. No runs a hit, no errors, 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's a 1-1 game on yes. Get a run, and it remains 1-1 as Tanaka comes out to face 3, 4, and 5 in the Nationals order, starting with Bryce Harper. Harper with a home run to the left of dead center field in the 4th inning. That's the only run for Washington. His 20th home run of the year.
Off the plate. There it is. Just stay in that. Make him go to the bigger part of the field. Watch this little late movement here. This is good velocity too. What down and away. Tough pitch.
Al, he already went to the bigger part of the field.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go a little lower. You're right. But it's a heck of a lot easier to hit one in right field than it is left center.
Yeah, you're right.
1-2. Harper bunts with 2 strikes. The number 3 hitter in the lineup with 20 home runs.
I'm obviously with Headley way back. He's thinking, hey, I got a base hit here. I can't hit this. I don't know, Michael. I got you leading baseball in home runs, and you're bunting with 2 strikes.
Not anymore. Stan hit enough.
Bunting what, to get on first base?
Wow.
Although it is 1-1, 7th inning, but I'm not for that at all.
I think he did the Yankees a favor there.
Big time.
That's trying to be the smartest guy in the room. Wow. 1-0.
I mean, if you thought that was a good play to begin with, it
should have done it on the first pitch.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you got a couple to flub on it.
Do it on the first pitch, not on the 3rd strike.
Not strike out on it. Brain cramp, maybe, Michael? Can't really. Don't have an answer.
If you guys don't know, I have no idea. 1-1.
Somebody on the coaching staff will be speaking to him. Maybe not right now. They thought he was going to break Babe Ruth's record, or Roger Maris's record.
Strike 3. Zimmerman down looking.
Yeah, this is the effectiveness of a backup slider. Zimmerman, a slider supposed to go that way, and that ball just stayed inside and spun. Ends up locking up a right-handed hitter. Watch this ball. Slider supposed to go away. Inner third, strike, paint.
I missed by 1.
Here's Clint Robinson. Al, I got to tell you this.
Get all that volley.
The 0-1. The 1-1. Fly ball, shallow left center. Coming on Gardner. It's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So Clint Robinson with a 2-out single.
You can hear right away that's a broken bat. Ball's not going to go as far. And Gardner with 2 outs playing fairly deep.
Off the DL through 7 against Seattle. 0-2.
Wilson Ramos only 6 walks, 173 at bats now. 2 pitches off the plate.
The 0-2. Grounded and through for a base hit. Robinson will stop at second. Desmond 0 for 2, a strikeout, a fly ball to left. Fly ball center field. Gardner drifts back and makes the play for the final out. For the Nationals in the 7th, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base at the end of 6 1/2. Get up and stretch. Yankees won, Nationals won, but we'll stay right here.